Hey guys, welcome back again to the channel. Here I am in the kitchen again. I'm gonna make some curry goat today, and well, we'll see what turns out. Here is the goat. Is the meat. We have scallion. Some thyme over there, pepper, and a pack of better pack curry. And I'm gonna use the whole thing though. I'm not gonna use the whole thing. Just gonna be some of it. But yeah, got some thyme from the garden. Some thyme from the garden. I'm soaking them in some salt water because I just take them from the garden. So I like to kind of make sure there's no bugs or anything on them. Yeah, so my tripod here can't go up any higher, so I have to kind of try to work with this. So keep watching, guys. Keep watching. So I have some goat meat right here, and I'm gonna cut up some natural seasoning now, and then you'll see me what I'm doing in the process of seasoning up. See if I can get this to you to watch to see the work actually. Yeah, I'm not gonna use my cutting board today. I'm just gonna cut everything up in here. All of these are already washed and ready to go. So I can't get a better. I wish I had somebody to do the camera work for me. So you could get a better view of me doing this and a little focus in there, zoom in and all that stuff. But when you're alone, and I don't have a GoPro to put on my forehead or something like that or anything like that. So it's just my phone and my tripod. So you'll see this. Scotch bonnet pepper. I'm not gonna mince these up or anything, just gonna cut them reasonable size. And I might put another one in there because this is only a piece. So I might. Let me just get this scallion cut up. I know you probably like to see see me using the cutting board and all that, but just foregoing that right now. Just cut it up here. And right on it like that. Gonna get some garlic just now and crush those garlic. Have some garlic. I'm gonna put another small onion. I was supposed to get some lobster from the fisher guy a couple of weeks ago. And the pepper is strong. I was supposed to get some garlic from, no, not garlic, lobster from this fisher guy from some weeks ago. But it seemed like whenever I call him, he didn't go out to sea. And whenever I didn't call him, he went out to sea. And then all this weather started since last week, so he hasn't gone out. But I would really love to get some lobster and do some lobster. I want to do them on the grill. I want to do some in the oven. I'm not really 100% a lover of lobster for some reason, but I love to cook them. And I love seeing them and cook them. But, yeah. I think when I cook lobster, I can only eat like one. I remember going to the restaurant and I bought some some lobster dinner, and there was 3 huge lobster they put on the plate. Man, I had to give my brother one, and I bring home one, and I eat one there at the restaurant. That's it. That restaurant was in a place called Alligator Pond. It was nice. It was good though. It's pretty good restaurant there. Yeah. So get a little better angle on this. Crush the garlic like I did the last time, and then I'll start putting the other seasoning in it. Sorry, I can't give you a zoom or a close-up picture of what I'm doing, but like I said, it's the tripod I'm using there, and I can't seem to zoom the phone while it's on the tripod in that position. So yeah, stick and stay, guys. See the end result. Yeah. Honestly, man, I guess I just keep going back to all these thoughts in my head. Like, what do we work for, man? What do we work for in life? You know, you grow up, find a woman, you get married, have some kids, you raise your kids, they come to age, you put them through school or whatever, and they become adults and they start having their own family. What are you working for after that? A lot of people just can't quit. They just can't quit working. They lie to themselves. A lot of them lie to themselves. Oh, I have to work to leave something for my kids. You know, I have to do this and I do that. If all your life you haven't had saved anything for your kids yet, you're not gonna save anything for your kids now. You know, besides your kids, if you put them through school and they're on their own or they're making life for themselves, you gave them a start. And it's time for you to enjoy your life, you and your wife, or you and your husband. And God, God willing that it's while you are still alive. You know, some people just can't pull themselves away from making another dollar. They can't pull themselves away from the job, they just keep at make some more money. And unfortunately, a lot of them drop dead on the job. And somebody else get their money or whatever. Because they just couldn't pull themselves away from it. They just couldn't pull themselves away from it. To enjoy whatever little life you have. Listen, man, if you're a Christian, you know this. The Bible says God give us 70, and if by reason of health, 70. It means 70 is 60 years old, and 10 is 70. So when you reach 60, you're technically you're on borrowed time. I'm putting some crushed pimento in it. Some bulk season here. It's like a little spices season, but I don't want much of that. Yeah, meat seasoning. It says when you reach 60 or 70 years old, you're on borrowed time, and there's no guarantee that you're gonna make it up to 70 if you're 60. And if you make it 70, you're definitely on borrowed time. So I don't know why people are holding on and saying, I'm not ready yet. You know, I'm not ready yet. When they reach 60, 65, they're still saying they're not ready yet to retire. When are you going to enjoy life? When are you going to enjoy life? I'm telling you, man, I was ready to retire when I was 54. and somebody came and introduced some business to me, and I thought, well, okay, I'll push until 60 when I can retire. And when I reach 60, I said, that's it. If I don't make my million or whatever, I'm done. I'll be satisfied with what I have. Just then, my wife takes sick as well, because she was 60 as well. She got sick and things just go south with her. And here we are. Nobody knows, man. Can't sit around and say, well, I'm not ready. How do you know when you're ready? Your time could be any time. Your time could be any time. So, make the best of what time you have when you're strong enough and young enough to enjoy life, to enjoy whatever money you have, what you save up, and you enjoy the health you have. Why be out there killing yourself and working and slaving, trying to get some more of what? I know so many people, man, that I could tell you about that just become slave to their business or to their job, and they're not living better than you and me. Some of them have more money than you and me, yeah, but they're not enjoying it. Working themselves to the ground, and they're not going to enjoy it. So, I'm always going to talk about it because I want to get other people who are in this age group to understand that life is not guaranteed. It can be any time. Sometimes you can feel so healthy and everything is going good, and all of a sudden, something goes wrong. So people are worried about somebody gonna kill you, somebody gonna do this and that. You stay there. Sometimes it has nothing to do with people. It has to do with cancer, some disease or something just working in your body. All of a sudden you don't feel too well. Go to the doctor and this is what happened. You think everything was fine all the time. No, it's not. Yes, folks, so I just have to keep talking about that because I'm hoping that somebody out there who is seeing my videos will hear me talk, and maybe some sense will get into their head at some point, So I put the curry on this and the goat meat here. We have scallion, onion, thyme, garlic, and we got some all-purpose Maggi seasoning, black pepper. I got some ginger and pimento. Mix powder in there, and I said I like to use my hand to really massage the season into the meat. I noticed I put some oil on it, but the oil helps the season to get into marinate faster and better, to stick to it. And then I'm going to burn some of the curry in the pot when I'm going to put it in. I think I'm going to start cooking right now. I think it's about maybe something to 2 o'clock now. So by the time I finish this, it should be after 3 or 4 o'clock. Yeah. So we get that nicely massaged into it. And we'll adjust the taste as we go along. When I say the taste, I mean salt-wise. I didn't put any salt in it because the seasons that I put in there have salt in them. And I just use my judgment with the season I put on. I know it's not salt right now. So when you start to cook, you can just kind of taste and see if it needs any additional salt. But it's always a wise idea to keep the salt minimum when you're preparing your food, because you can always add salt, but you can't take away salt. So you just put very minimum salt in your seasoning, and then when it's finished or when it's almost cooked, you try it and see, and you can add salt to it if needed, but you never can take away the salt. I like to wash up as I go along. When I'm cooking, I like to wash whatever things I use as I go along because I don't like a lot of mess at the end of the video, at the end of the cooking. I like to know that everything is clean. If I have to reuse them, I reuse them, but I just wash up as I go along. Keep it nice and clean. Yes, so let's give you a little turns a little bit. I'm over here still. But I'm gonna cook it in this pot. I have more room to stir it in that, not in the Dutch pot. I can stir it properly in that. Yep. So the meat looks nice and well seasoned there. And the pot is just eating up. So after this, I'm gonna put some oil in there. A little bit of oil, a whole lot. Burn some of the curry in it, and then after that I'll put the meat in and just let it brown down for a while, kind of let it cook in a way. And you'll see the process anyway. So stick and stay. Yeah, so pot is hot. Put some oil. Okay, better pack curry, Jamaican curry. I always liked this when I was living here before. Use this curry. Let's wait until the oil is a little bit hot. Yep. So I'm gonna put some of the curry in there. And I put what I put in there just maybe about two tablespoons. I don't think I need more than that. If needed, I'll put some because I remember I put some on the meat already. So I'm just gonna let this. Put the meat inside now. I don't want my hand to get all curried up again, so. Yeah man, so I really appreciate you guys, my new subscribers and all the old subscribers. Appreciate you guys coming aboard and supporting the videos. I told you I'm just showing you my lifestyle as a retired person. And you don't have to be old and sickly and worn out before you can retire. You can retire when you feel you have enough. You know, a lot of people don't know when they have enough, but trust me, man, you need to know when to retire, when to, like that Kenny Rogers song that says, you gotta know when to hold, when to fold, when to walk away and when to run, right? Never count the money while you're at table. You know, get up. You have to know when enough is enough. You've got to know when enough is enough. You don't just sit there and keep telling yourself tomorrow, tomorrow. Because nobody guarantee you a tomorrow. And what I find out in life is that, you see, they have a saying, nothing start, nothing done. If you don't get up and start doing something, nothing will get done. But once you start doing something, you'll find that you see things rolling into action. Things begin to roll into action. But as long as you just sit there and keep saying tomorrow, 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 nothing will get done. Just start doing something. Once you get that wheel turning, that thing will go, you'll go somewhere. Like you can't just you can't just buy a car, sit down in the car and say I'm going shopping and never start the car and never start moving the car. You have to get up, start it up, and start going somewhere. If you don't do that, you're not going anywhere, you're sitting down. And there's a little saying, rolling stone gather no mass. So get that stone rolling, man. Start doing something, and then you'll see that things are getting done. You know, you said you want to buy a piece of property, buy the property, man. Go into action. You know, I remember when I was back in Canada, I wanted to retire, and I was saying, man, I don't know where to go, where in Jamaica to go. I know I want to come home. I know I want to come home. But I didn't know where to go, and I started to look. But I started going to Jamaican real estate things. I look at videos, I look at different things, looking for a house. I was looking in the gated communities. Although I don't really like gated communities, I don't like gated communities. The reason, yeah guys, so everything is going good, and you know, just have to watch and see the end result. Yeah man, so gonna let that steam down for a while, cook down for a while, and so I'm just gonna watch some TV in the meantime, and when I come back you'll see, every time I go back here you'll see my progress. So stick around guys. Yeah, so I'm gonna give this a stir and see. Yeah, it's steaming down nicely. Getting that nice color to it. I will let it keep going like this for a little while until you start to see the meat literally coming off the bones, and then I'll add the water and stuff on it. But it's coming on well. So this is how it looks now guys. I'm gonna put some water in there and add the natural seasoning now, so that it cook down, so you can see it's like literally the bones are actually exposing, and so it's pretty, you know, well steamed down here. So I'm going to put some more water in there. Let's cover this one. So there it is, guys. I put some okra in it, and it's almost done now. Just drying down. Tastes very good, and the meat is very tender. So yeah, I just put some okra. I like to put okra in almost everything. So so here we go, coming down. Gravy is nice and thick, but I'm gonna let it dry down some more. Yeah, so maybe the next time you see this, I'll be eating. So guys, so that's the goat ear is finished, and the rice is finished. So I'm gonna show some food for myself. So yeah, here's my dinner, my soursop juice. It's a dinner here. So I'm gonna eat now. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Let me just show you that I'm actually eating my food. I have some meat. Some meat here. Very, very tender. Meat is very soft. So I'm gonna finish this. So see you in the next video. Thanks again. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment.